It's the most wonderful time of the year with carols, cozy sweaters, and of course, the presents. All this and more because this is Marquette Live Christmas Edition. Everybody, welcome to Marquette Live. I'm your host, Jessica Clark. It's a bittersweet night here at MUTV because it is the last show of the semester. Yes, whatever will you do without Marquette Live on your Thursday nights, right? But the sweet part of this evening is that it is our Christmas episode. We have all sorts of festive things taking place, so let's get this show on the road. As always, our favorite fashionistas are first. Let's send it on over to Catherine and Kevon, who will be sharing some holiday fashion tips with us.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Marquette Style. My name is Catherine.
And I'm Kevon.
And today we're going to be talking about holiday don'ts. Last week we talked about do's, and we really focused on some amazing things like fur, pleats, and some other sparkly Uggs,
Peplum,
which we love,
yep.
Peplum. But this week we're going to talk about things that you should avoid during the holiday season.
Yes, what not to wear.
So first up we have a picture of Katy Perry. And something that people really tend to forget during the holidays is that just because it's the holidays and a lot of things are going to be coming with embellishments doesn't mean you should always go for it. Because as you can see here, it makes Katy Perry look a little frumpy. It doesn't flatter her figure at all.
It looks like she's kind of overdoing it, so
yeah,
definitely don't want that during the holidays.
Nothing's festive about not looking cute.
Right.
And then some other photos we had the ugly sweater trend. Yeah. And the ugly sweater, I love it for Christmas, but just because it's designer doesn't mean you should splurge on it.
Exactly. I mean, just don't do it. I mean, if it's a cute ugly sweater, then maybe, but not an ugly sweater. We don't want that.
Yeah. What are some other holiday trends that you do like that we should be splurging on?
Well, definitely sequins, what you have on now. I love sequins. I mean, that's kind of a year-round thing, though, so you can do that whenever, but definitely for holiday, that's very cute. Yeah,
so keep the accents to a minimum. Up the sequins, I say.
Yes.
And have some fun with some peplum, or try to indulge in like some faux fur, because you really don't want to give in to the silly trends that you're only going to be able to wear for one season. Right. You want to indulge in pieces that I can wear these in summer with like a light breezy red top.
Exactly. You can dress them up or dress them down.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for a wonderful semester. We hope you have a wonderful holiday season. And
look forward to Marquette Style next semester with me and Catherine.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, ladies. I don't know what the Marquette population would do over the holidays without you to guide them. Great advice. We've got to take our first break, but when we get back, we'll have more of Marquette Live. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Marquette Live. I'm your host, Jessica Clark. Next, we have a package from our Swedish sensation, Sebastian, who went out on the streets to ask people what they would get their sweethearts this Christmas. Can't wait to see this one. Take it away, Sebastian.
Thank you, Jessica. Appreciate it. As Jessica said, me and Carly went out to the streets to discover what the Marquette student thinks an appropriate gift is this time of the year. It's a particular issue for some. It's hard to find a great gift, but today you guys are going to get some great advice. Roll it away. So out in the union right now, with Carly here, we're going to see what the Marquette students think about the appropriate Christmas gifts for relationships and such. Exciting times. All right, standing here with Chris. Chris, what do we give the ladies for Christmas?
What do you want to give the ladies? No?
No, what do you want to give the ladies?
I'm going to give the ladies some nice, warm love. Some love.
Some love. The best Christmas gift a man can give a woman.
If you and I were dating, what would I get you for Christmas? I'll get you like a Mercedes-Benz or something. No, I'm kidding.
If you and I were to be dating, what would you get me for Christmas?
Probably like Some roses, maybe a teddy bear. I don't know.
Some roses?
Yeah.
Very sensual. Thank you very much, Ellie.
Hey boys, if I was dating one of you, what would you get me for Christmas?
A necklace with like a little fish on it.
If we were dating, what would you get me for Christmas?
Ooh, if we were dating, I'd probably go with a Pandora bracelet. I know that those are really popular. Or what are those bags that all the girls really like?
Fendi?
Yeah, something like that. I'd probably go with one of those, probably to start off with, yeah.
You can never spend too much money on your love.
Nope.
If you and I were dating, what would you get me for Christmas?
You know, some chocolates, nice sentimental card, something like that. You know, keep it classy.
Well, I'll get you something soccer related, since that's what you do. I don't know.
You know me so well.
I do.
Love at first sight.
Don't you play soccer, right? I do. Get you some soccer stuff or something.
I booked us a trip to Cuba for a bunch of salsa dancing.
Holy cow, that's awesome. And he wins the award.
We're dating, 2-year relationship. What do you get me for Christmas?
I don't know.
Boom, breakup. I'm done. Yes, that clearly was some awesome idea. So, Carly, from what we've seen, what we asked people, what would you take away from this? If we were dating, what would you get me for Christmas?
Well, I think a lot of these people had the wrong idea. I think, well, obviously they didn't know us for the most part, but I think you should get your significant other something that's sentimental and means something to both of you, that when they look at it, they will always think of you. I think that is what's important.
That's what we should take away from this semester. Thank you all for watching our episode, and tune in when we're back from the holiday. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Great as always, Sebastian. And that guy who said he'd get his girl a trip to Cuba? I've been talking to the wrong guys on this campus, okay? But as Chris said, the best gift, of course, is love, right? Just the gift that keeps on giving. Next, we have the marvelous Lo Holman, who also took it to the streets to ask people around campus what they're most excited for this Christmas. Over to you, Lo.
Thanks, Jessica. Hey guys, Lo Holman here with your special Ho-Ho Holiday Report for everything merry, jolly, and everything cool over break. Since I was a child, Chicago has always been one of my family's favorite places to go celebrate the holidays. Chicago has a variety of winter fun events all around the city and surrounding areas. A few of my favorite traditions include heading over to the John Hancock Building, checking out the Winter Wonderland display, ice skating, of course, in Millennium Park, and heading over to the Holiday Wonder displays at Macy's. Christmas Around the World and Holiday of Lights at the Museum of Science and Industry is another awesome place and a go-to place for Shy City. And if you feel like venturing down to the pier, there's always a Winter Wonder Fest. Still unsure about your holiday plans? Check out chicagotraveler.com, or for more ideas on what to do in the city, here's a look at the Marquette students and what they have looking forward to over break. Take notes because you might just want to add a few more plans to your wish list.
Hey guys, it's Lo Holman here, and I'm at Rainier Library with your What's Up Marquette, taking it on the streets. Today you have the awesome opportunity to ask a bunch of Marquette students what they're looking forward to most for winter break.
This holiday season, I am going to go to London, or to see the Eiffel Tower.
Travel the world, folks.
I'm seeing the Eiffel Tower. I'm going to see the Eiffel Tower, you guys.
I'm excited to bake cookies with my family.
Oh, that's so cute. Any special cookies in particular?
Ginger snaps and sugar cookies.
Oh, see, there you go. A guy with a sweet tooth. He's a keeper.
I'm going to be working all 4 weeks because I need the money. I ran out of dining dollars.
I'm most excited to play laser tag with my brothers in our house. We've been doing it since we were like 4, and the oldest one's 28 and we still do it.
This Christmas I'll be baking some special cookies that are part of our family tradition. We make them every year. They're sprinkled with love and lots of sage.
I'm going to make a lot of snow angels and gingerbread cookies.
Oh, so cute. Oh yeah, with this guy?
I'm not sure. I don't even know him.
No?
No. I don't even think he goes to this school.
I'm going to go milk some cows and make some eggnog.
This Christmas, me and my family are going to Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico? Ay, papi! And now, a look at some of the Naturals' winter romance escapade plans.
I surprised a lady friend at the airport on New Year's Eve when she thought I was in Milwaukee working, and actually I met her at Midway Airport, and we hung out New Year's Eve. Yeah, aw, adorable.
She doesn't know what's happening yet, but I'm actually going to do a candlelit dinner for her like Christmas present. So
this Christmas break, I am taking my girlfriend to Chicago, and we're spending the day and the night together to celebrate our 5-year anniversary.
Well, there you have it, guys. I know after hearing some of those awesome plans, I'll be adding a few more to my Christmas to-do list. Thanks for watching. Back to you, Jessica.
Those are some great plans, but I must say, I think I'm most excited to sleep and eat something other than a sandwich made from the scraps in my fridge. We gotta take another break, but we'll be right back with more after this. Welcome back to Marquette Live. To wrap up the show and the year, we have the one and only Dan Shergan giving us a review of the music throughout this past year. This ought to be good. Dan?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the first annual Dan Rips Apart This Year in Music. Yes, thank you, thank you. This is the one wonderful time of year where Mariah Carey is relevant again, and if there's a sleigh bell in it, it's on the radio. It's also the time of year when I get to look back on all of the songs that made me feel sick. From the club thumpers to the country tunes that made me wish I was sitting in my Chevy, and everything in between. We're counting down the top 5 things that made me wish that 2012 was still 2011. First on the chopping block in this year's lineup is crappy music videos. This section was originally made so I could tear apart Psy and his crazy combination of convulsions that he calls a dance. But last week I was introduced to a gem of the birthday song by 2 Chainz. The song is a chorus I can relate to, actually. I often wish that my only birthday gift was a woman with a large posterior. But this video is outrageous. It follows Deuce at his birthday party, which is populated mainly by big booty hoes, and oddly enough, a rapey-looking clown. Then as soon as he takes us into the yard for the food and the ass-shaped cake, we happen upon Kanye West riding a bicycle with a booby cake on the back of it. Better yet, he's surrounded by an entourage of scantily clad women and a woman on the sidewalk doing something with her leg behind her head. Good work, Mr. West. You are part of the worst thing in music that has ever existed. Number 4 is a subject as close to my heart as a pop-punk connoisseur. The beloved band Green Day I used to love has recently begun their attempt at a 3-album series named Uno, Do, Tre. After listening to Uno, I thought to myself more than once, hey, is that song from their last album that sucked? Nope. It was just that rehashed material that Green Day has decided will be their new sound for the next few years before they decide to reinvent themselves again. Or Billy Joe Armstrong's head implodes from all of the hair gel. Number 3 on my list of things that made me wish I had no eardrums is Goaty. Goaty? Gautier. That's it, Gautier. Well, this song started as passable. It was catchy. The lyrics were original and a pretty cool video. It wasn't the worst. Until it was the worst. Much like most Dave Matthews songs that have a mediocre chorus, soon after this song became popular, every douchebag with a cracking voice and acoustic guitar found it necessary to play this song over and over again while bumping chests on the quad. She didn't have to cut you off. I think she did. You seem like you're getting a little clingy, Mr. Goat-Ears. Maybe you should meet up with Sting and write a concept album about over-attached lovers with letting go issues. Think about it. Ladies and gentlemen, number 2 is dubstep. That's Gurgle Gurgle Wiggle, my new single. I understand I'm a little late to this game, but I couldn't help myself from taking a stab at this one. First off, I'm upset that I'm late to the game, mostly because I'm surprised that the game lasted this long. It should have not been around long enough for me to be late. I blame you, Skrillex, or should I say Sonny Moore. Thought we forgot about your little emo phase in the mid-2000s, did ya? Not a chance. We see through you. And don't think you're off the hook, Deadmau 5. I don't know where you came from, but it sucks. You throw together a list of random sounds that may or may not be coherent to the average sane person. Not art. Also, Skrill, if I can call you Skrill. You and Mousetrap over there didn't pioneer anything. If someone's a pioneer, it's Al Gore for the dial-up sound from the early days of the internet, which he definitely created. Get a grip. And finally, the #1 worst thing about music this year that made me wish it was still last year, drum roll please, another song about Taylor Swift and a boy that she's into more than he's into her. I'm not the first to say it, and I won't be the last. T Swift needs to pick better men. My real question is not why she continually chooses terrible boyfriends. But why does she find it necessary to constantly remind us of her inability to date? Dating is hard. We all make mistakes. But one song was enough, Taylor. Let me level with you. Meet me on camera 2. Stop trying to be so cookie cutter and cute. Britney Spears tried that too, and now look at her. Ugh. What you need is to break that image. I mean, destroy it. You need a sex tape, not a ritzy Kim Kardashian video. I'm talking a Motel 6 room with Chris Brown smoking something illegal as you tweet about the whole thing. Actually, put it in night vision too, just to really class up the act. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's 2012. Honorable mentions this year go out to Miley Cyrus's new bird haircut, Snoop Lion, and the Backstreet Boys finally getting back together with Kevin Richardson. Backstreet's back, all right!
That was incredible, Dan, and I couldn't agree more about Taylor Swift. Taylor, I got 3 words for you. You're the problem, okay? It's your fault, not the guy, you. Next, we have a fantastic performance for you all. It's going to be great. I know because I heard them rehearsing. Here in the studio, we have our very own Erica Force, joined by one of the members of The Naturals, Joe Scannell, singing the Christmas classic, Baby It's Cold Outside. Take it away, guys.
I really can't stay. I've got to go away.
Baby, it's cold outside.
This evening has
So
been so very nice.
I'll take your hands, they're cold as
My
ice.
mother will start to worry.
Beautiful, what's
My
your
father
hurry?
will be pacing the floor.
Listen to the fireplace
So
roar.
really I'd better scurry.
Beautiful, what's
Well,
your
maybe
hurry?
just a half a drink more.
Put some records on while I
The
pour.
neighbors might
Baby, it's bad out
think.
there.
Say, what's in this
No cabs to be had out
drink?
there.
I wish I knew
Your eyes
how
are like
to
starlight
break
now.
the spell.
I'll take your hat, your hair looks
I
swell.
ought to say no, no,
Mind
no,
if I
sir.
move it
At
closer?
least I'm gonna say that I tried.
What's the sense in hurting my pride?
Really can't
So baby, don't hold out. Ah, but it's cold outside.
I simply must go.
Baby, it's cold outside.
The answer is
But
no.
baby, it's cold outside.
This welcome has
you
been
dropped
so
in.
nice and warm.
Look out the window at that storm.
My sister will be suspicious.
My, those look delicious.
My brother will be there at the door.
Listen to the fireplace
So
roar.
really I'd better scurry.
Man, those lips are delicious.
Well, maybe just a cigarette more.
Never such a winter before.
Gotta get home.
Baby, you'll freeze out there.
Say, lend me your
It's
coat.
up to your knees out there.
You've really been
Your
friends,
eyes are like starlight
but
now.
don't you see?
How can you do this thing to me?
There's bound to be talks.
Imagine my lifelong
At
sorrow.
least there will be plenty implied.
If you got Maria and I,
really can't
so baby, don't hold out. Ah, but it's cold outside.
Baby, it's cold.
Baby, it's cold outside. Baby, it's cold outside.
For coming out. That was a lovely performance. And thank you to all of the talent, the crew, but most importantly, our viewers for watching us this semester. And I promise you that unless the apocalypse actually does happen, we will be here next semester in 2013 for more of Marquette Live. I'm Jessica Clark, and to close out the show, let me just say, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a very fast-paced finals week, because I know we all want to get up out of here. Happy holidays, everybody. We'll see you next year.